This story is about friendship, fate, and the unexpected twists life can take. It's a tale that will make you laugh, cry, and believe in the magic of human connection. By the end, you'll be sharing it with everyone you know. Let me tell you about my best friend, Emily. We've been inseparable since kindergarten. We went to the same school, had crushes on the same boy, which somehow didn't ruin our friendship, and even ended up at the same college. We shared a dorm room, studied together, and worked part-time as waitresses at a local restaurant. Life was simple, but it was ours. One evening, a young man walked into the restaurant. He was dressed like he'd stepped off the cover of a magazine, but his face was clouded with sadness. He ordered vodka and told us to bring him whatever food we recommended. As he sat there, he kept trying to call someone, but no one answered. When he went to pay, a small velvet box fell out of his pocket. Inside was a stunning diamond ring. Emily picked it up and tried to return it to him, but he was so out of it that he just shoved it back into his pocket, only for it to fall out again. We called him a cab, sent him home, and Emily kept the ring, planning to return it later. She knew his name, Ethan, and had his phone number from the reservation. But life had other plans. A few days later, Emily's appendix ruptured, and she was rushed to the hospital. The surgery was successful, but her recovery was rough. By the time she was back on her feet, weeks had passed. She tried calling Ethan, but no one answered. We went on with our lives, studying, working, and wondering what had happened to him. 5 months later, Ethan walked back into the restaurant, but this time, he wasn't alone. He was with his brother, Alex. They ordered steaks and cognac, scanning the room like they were looking for someone. I approached their table and asked if I could help. "We're looking for the waitress who served me last time," Ethan said. "That's Emily," I told him. "She's taking an exam right now, but she'll be here soon." I called Emily and told her Ethan was here. She rushed back to the dorm, grabbed the ring, and hurried to the restaurant. When she approached their table, she handed Ethan the box and explained what had happened. Ethan was stunned. "I thought you stole it," he admitted, opening the box to reveal the untouched ring. He and Alex exchanged a look, smiled, and thanked us before leaving. A few months later, we graduated and were invited to interview at a prestigious company. To our shock, the interviewers were Ethan and Alex. We aced the interviews and were hired on the spot, no probation period. Over time, Ethan and Emily started dating, and Alex and I grew close too. A year later, we had a double wedding. Emily married Ethan, and I married Alex. Our families became inseparable, and our kids grew up as best friends. But the story doesn't end there. Emily's uncle, Richard, a wealthy and influential businessman, played a pivotal role in our lives. When he heard about how Ethan and Alex had become part of our family, he decided to invest in their company, helping it grow into one of the most successful firms in the country. Richard became a mentor to all of us, guiding us through the ups and downs of life and business. This story is a reminder that kindness, honesty, and friendship can lead to the most beautiful outcomes. Emily and I carried our bond through the years, and it brought us not just success, but love and family. If this story touched your heart, leave a comment and share it with someone who needs a reminder that life can be magical, because sometimes all it takes is one act of kindness to change everything. Do you believe friendship can last through the years? Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. Let's celebrate the power of connection and the beauty of life's unexpected twists.